And now your Orlando Magic starting lineup. At center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 34, Wendell Carter. At point, 6 feet 7 inches,
Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Keyshawn George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Coulibaly. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Johnson in at the point guard.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Middleton. 11 points last game. Pass to Coulibaly. And a miss there on the triple.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Banchero. Middleton can't get it to go.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Now here is Carter. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Payne for 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Payne's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Magic. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And it's time to get down with your mascot, Grant Cruz.
Checking out the numbers for Black, this last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Averaging about 18 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, with some guys, we always talk about potential. What I like about him, he comes to work every night and actually produces.
On the wing, Coulibaly, guarded by Bane. And again, Washington no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Left alive Orlando. The 3. And there's Wagner on the assist from Banchero. Wagner's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pass to Sarr. Middleton outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Drills it from outside.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Wizards trail by 11. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now, here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Teardrop shot. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Assist goes to.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
And this is the 2nd full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Yeah, even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts. Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Magic, Richardson comes in for Bane, and Jones subbed in for Black. Magic leading by 4. Here's Banchero for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Banchero's got his second bucket of the game to go. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Washington. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you, Kevin.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. And here's Middleton following the 3 from Franz Wagner. Strong, the pass to Middleton. Scores after the quick crossover. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
And with great positional size, Milton knows how to do damage down low.
Banchero, that's good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Rebound by the Wizards. Last time they met was in Washington.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls, and of course, went on to win it.
When a defense is under attack like that, it can get into their head and break their will. I think that's exactly what we saw.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Carter for 3, and the Magic another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Coulibaly. Kicks it out to Johnson. Down low. And Sarr throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Johnson right side. And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got Carlton Carrington, also Johnson out there. Marvin Bagley is out there with Riley. And it's Champagnie in at the power forwards position. Magic leading by 6. Here's Richardson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. The Wizards shooting 61%, showing all of the indications of an offense that is locked in. Johnson, a wide open look. No good from outside. Well, Orlando shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And stolen by Richardson. Takes it inside.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Anthony Black comes in for Tyus Jones. Top of the key, Bagley. Pass to Koulibaly. Pocket 6. Uses both hands to slam it down.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Orlando moving the ball around. Hits it from three-point range. The Silva's got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bane against Koulibaly. Middleton. The 6-footer's good. Middleton's got 8.
And how about the focus in the face of that tight defense? Part of why Middleton can go off for 20-plus on any night. Oh, great ball movement there.
Bounce pass Middleton. Pass to George. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Banchero, that's good.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Bagley kicks to George. Back to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Saunders checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Carlton Carrington. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Wizards trail by 10. George with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. The wide open look here for Koulibaly. Johnson for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first. So he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the middle. Wagner from long range. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence, and it's starting to show on shots like that. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Koulibaly finds Song. And stolen by Wagner. Banchero against Middleton. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Johnson from outside. The rebound by Batadze.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Banchero for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Johnson. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Takes a 3. And it's Paolo Banchero with the 3. Banchero's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Magic opening up a huge gap. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Speaking with Jamal Mosley, Coach, I know you told your team before the game, let's be ourselves. Keep doing what we've been doing. So far, so good?
That was it. We've been here for a reason. Like, we've done it all year long by playing together, playing as a team, playing as a unit, defending at a high level. And these guys, that's what we need to do more of.
Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're measuring up the shot.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they notice.
And now let's take a glimpse. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Hart.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Black is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from outside. Well, Orlando's shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Wagner against George. Here's Sarr. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sarr's got 10 points in the game.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Ice Squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. And take a look at the Magic. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move. And, of course, the Wizards. They find themselves in the dregs of the conference. Pass to Coulibaly. Inside. Outside for George. Offline with his 3.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Middleton the pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. The Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Middleton outside. From outside, off the mark. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Wagner from long range. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Washington has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Middleton. Six on the shot clock. Another miss by Middleton.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Payne for 3. Sinks the triple. Payne's got 9.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Johnson outside. .130 left to play in the third. Nobody near Jordan. Off target with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
A nice shot by Carter.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team. I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And that's good. Wendell Carter for 3. 8 points for him.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Middleton outside. Looking to get back on track here. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Here's Johnson. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Banchero, that's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Marvin Bagley. Riley is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's George. And it's Champagnie in at the four-man position. Magic shooting the lights out in this one, 77%.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
After Champagnie. Bagley sets a screen for George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Here's Isaac. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
From downtown, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
3 points.
Well, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Washington has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Stolen by Batadze. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance.
Love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Pass to Riley. Here he goes. Back to Bagley. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
After Champagnie. And stolen by Richardson. Here we go, one-on-one. De Silva with the bucket. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
To the inside, Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Again, it's the rookie. Alex Sarr having a monster night, giving us a preview of things to come.
George with the ball, and it's Richardson picking him up.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Isaac kicks to Richardson. And all around that time before dropping in.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Sinks the three-pointer.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Here's Batadze, and Batadze throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Riley against Howard. Here's Carrington. That 3 off the mark. Orlando's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Good on the triple. Isaac's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this is going to end up as Victor victory number 24 on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paolo Banchero.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Back to Isaac. Three-pointer on the way. And no good that time. Out left to the wing. Launches a three. A shot by Champagnie, no good. Isaac down low. Defended by George. Now that one from Isaac.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.